man, the situation feels real. How about you? Hey, I had shit life anyway. What's the fucking point, eh? I understood the universe, life, and all things, made a contribution greater than anyone before me, revolutionized our ideas of the universe and science, and you all wanted it. I can't seem to get going here, America. It's because the way he was talking to me female partner, I didn't like the way he was talking to her, that's why I told him to fuck off. Oh, be nice, and lovely, and fluffy, and intelligent, and understanding. I can't seem to make my way forward here, America. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like there is a conclusion coming, but it's a fake conclusion. It's not actually a real conclusion. In that computer system, it's designed to fucking confuse you, you dumb fucker. Alright, not to confuse them. Alright, okay. See, the problem I got, thank you, the problem, is that you know what I know what you know. You know I've created the 21st century from what I did in the United States soil. And here I am in Britain, doing my part to help Britain become restored. Have my brains beaten out 24/7, 365 for the last 3.5 years. I feel like I'm stuck. And yes, you gotta perceive, but it's like, well, let the lid go, dude. Just release the lid. Maybe the holding on to it and suppressing it and keeping it down is the wrong thing to do. Let it go. See, maybe if you're keeping it pressed down, it's like coming out in different bizarre ways as opposed to just let it. Right? Well, like I say, I always defer to superior intelligence. My neocortex is trying to catch up and trying to understand what the heck's going on. And as I say, I seem to have offended people this morning. And, which is, I was kind of saddened that, because I really like America and everything. What happened was just terrible. And while I've been here in Great Britain, dudes, it's been terrible. I'll stop taking a piss when you get serious with me. First, And I don't care if it comes from this side of the Atlantic or the other side. I need to be remunerated for what's happened to me. And people, you know, they say, oh, well, he's always talking about money and stuff, and, you know, just let him go, and, you know, just... Can the world just stop? Yeah. I gave up the most beautiful woman in the world, being a millionaire, fulfilling all my great desires, and that's everything that I want, just to be this ordinary nobody in Blackpool in a flat. It does not compute, man. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they're shooting up, man. From Kendal. He was fucking awesome. I thought he was an incredible guy. Why don't some of you... You know, if I keep... Next thing you turn around, where you were, there's nowhere to be seen. And you're stuck with you. With me. It's a pity because I wanted to have freedom. You ended up incarcerating people. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Come on, cheer up. It's going to be all right. You're saying you never know what we went through to try and get you to such and such. But you wanted something that didn't belong to you. You wanted something that I created, I had made, I had figured out when I was on American soil. I don't want a whole bunch of American kids growing up hating me, dude. To Britain, do not use violence. No matter what the provocation, do not use violence. I'll say it again. Do not use violence. I have to figure some other way to flip and we'll solve the problems. I've been looking at the news and it's just murder, 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 murder. This fucking event, that event, you know, those kids, the Jewish kids, they took off the top of the little hats. So here's the point, people. You know when people are irritate you, like, you know the situation we're dealing with. And it's like, if you stay silent, you just got to keep walking. Now, it's what goes on in your mind after that, right? So I think what we got to do, kids, is we got to solve that point there, that there. So when you're walking along, you see something, or somebody says something to you, and you've got the decision either to talk back, or to make a gesture, or to just keep on going. Is it right to just blank it out, though? Or should you actually say something? Are there times when it is right and proper to actually say something? And if that is the case, how can you differentiate? How can you tell when a moment like that is when you're supposed to either say something or you're not supposed to say something? I can understand the use of that technology to control our brains. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, we could control space and maybe eventually even very, very tiny. Way, way tiny, right? Even if we do fully understand it, are we in a position to be able to use that knowledge? See, this is the thing. Maybe the most dangerous thing in the universe is knowledge itself. We got nuclear weapons. We talk about nuclear weapons and stuff like that. But really, maybe knowledge is the most dangerous freaking thing that there is. And I'm talking about creating an infinite amount of it. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? But what should I do? Maybe I don't have to do anything. Maybe I think something or feel something. See, people always turn around and say, well, what am I going to do? Well, maybe doing something is not the solution. Maybe you got to think about something or feel about something. America are fucked up, babe. I walked away from the most beautiful people I have ever come to know. And I may actually regret that for the rest of my life. And that includes the people on the West Coast. You know what I'm talking about. And I look at us all, you know, all the people of the world. If you were God, you'd be crying your fucking eyes out. But you get cheered up and little things make you, you know, buck yourself up and make you smile and stuff. You keep on going for another day. Yeah, America, she says she's going to go to the moon. I know your plans have been degraded. maybe I gotta make it up to the United States. But you gotta show me, if I return to the United States of America, that you will not target me and come after me. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got involved in this ridiculous conversation because I'm poor and somebody's playing a game with me, and there's no real answer to the game. It's just how you respond. Hey, may the forces of good or the universe be with every single human on planet Earth. I'm sorry, Earth. I screwed up. I'm not a politician, a TV evangelist. What the hell is this? What is this? Just what is this, dude? I don't know. And that's what you guys believe. This is the way I see it. Everything's possible and anything and all things are neither right nor wrong. Except to say that you can, if you're in a position of training and professionalism, etc., you can do whatever you want to be able to achieve knowledge. But when I say whatever you want, see, I really am talking to a Neanderthal, aren't I? How would I describe that, dude? Let's say you have the remit, the right, the authority, the ability to explore, create, make, and do anything to create knowledge, progress mankind. But you need to do it in such a way that you don't threaten everybody, you don't threaten the existence of planet Earth, that you produce good, that's right, good data, good information, and that mankind will essentially profit from it. It's not just a wasted frickin' exercise. That's because I'm under brain control. I'm poor. I'm being controlled, manipulated, and preened for some office that I don't quite yet know. And I gotta become this entity and this man, because I want to become like that. You know, it's like, you see, just imagine being presented with Miss fucking Universe. And here I am. Yeah. Look at me. Great, but look at me. We chose you because you have a certain gift of mind and of spirit and of heart. And as a consequence, we want you on the team. We know where you're from. We know what you've been through. We know you got no money, but we want you on the team. Is that all right? Yeah, sure. No, but really, is it? I'm going to have to do some growing and some evolving. But I think so. You think so? See, it's like a bad movie, isn't it? You think so? Look, do you want it or not? Yeah. I've got to. I've got to make this future happen, or otherwise I'm dead. And not just me, you and everyone. Do you understand? It's not right. It's not about money. It's not about power. It's not about position in society or anything. It's about creating knowledge so that we can profit from it, benefit ourselves, move forward. We've got to solve existence. We've got to, if the planet has got to evolve. It's all right, people turning around and saying, well, you know, we're overpopulated at the moment. We need to do this, we need to do that. And, oh, don't worry about solving aging. God will take care of that. Well, maybe he is. Maybe that's exactly what God is doing. Solving aging. For all the people who are very religious, which I appreciate, it's a very important thing to, you know. And the pressures and problems on society and how to get the information out. Well, maybe you're not supposed to get the freaking information out. Maybe that information is supposed to be there for a specific reason. And if you keep taking the freaking information out, society's going to fall, collapse. The end result's not going to be as proper as it should be. Just stop taking the freaking power out, dude. See, that's not an adequate answer either. If anybody knows the answer to this particular predicament, you know, please do make it known. Well, that's the thing of it, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. Oh goodness. I have no idea what you want from me, dude. I don't know what you. I know But this is the thing. It's no good you getting all upset and annoyed. If I'm on the same fucking page as you. Obviously, I don't understand. If I do not understand, we're on a different page. That may mean that we're on different paths, so to speak. Look, I'll take my chances with the cash and my freedom. All right? And then you say, oh, but you know, what you gonna do? What are you gonna... Sorry, dude, I didn't create this fucking monster, this damn situation. I didn't create it. It was a creation of our own making. Lesson for me as well. You see, that's correct. The entire spiritual virtual universe knows it came from this neocortex. It knows. And you guys doing what you're doing, you're trying to fool it. The computers are not fucking stupid neither. So I've got to be man enough, correct, to accept the responsibility that this role affords. And I got to stand up to the plate and be the man that the world needs me to be. And I'm saying shit, I don't know if I can. You don't know if you can. Think about what you just said. You just blurted that answer out. And you don't know if you can. Do you know how to make money? Yeah. But what I'm concerned about is the construct. It's like, let's say I put a bit of advertising out into the fucking world, right? Well, what happens if that advertising has an effect on the construct such that the bloody world collapses? Yeah, but, you know, if you knock down the frickin' house and the whole frickin' house comes down on your head, we're all going to be in your shiznit, right? America, I'm sorry for what I said this morning on Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I guess it did have to be said. It did have to be said. The fact that nobody corrects us. Nobody controls nobody. Well, maybe they do. You don't know it. See, that's what I've come to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is you get to the position where you don't know that nobody's controlling you anymore. Anyone's controlling it. Just get it to that level. So you have the knowledge that, yes, somebody is actually controlling me and somebody is manipulating my future, but I'm not really sure where, how, when, or where of any of it. And I just have to accept that and carry on. And you have to live your life with that knowledge. Presumably, people can't accept that. Or they won't accept that. And they go around bashing fucking people up and doing all sorts of crazy stuff because they know the truth of the matter and they can't handle it. Correct. Correct. I just printed that on my own mind. Correct. As I just thought somebody else just mentioned, which could have been myself, printing on myself, you have a right not to know. And when I use the word not, I don't mean just the opposite of. I mean, you have the right to be non-guilty. You have the right to not have any knowledge of any subject whatsoever. You have the right to say, I don't want to be part of your fucking club. Which means that there's certain, which may only be a perceptive thing anyway, because ultimately at the end of the day, at the construct level, they're all talking anyway. So in essence, I'm actually a part of all religions, all clubs, but it only appears like I'm only part of one. So as long as we maintain your world, you should be okay. Allowing and permitting, of course, the thing to evolve and develop naturally. We're dealing with possibilities of events. What is the likelihood? But doing it over a long period of time, though. You know. Possibility of events, summation process thinking, logic, the emergence of logic thinking in the mind from a morass of stimuli in the brain. The computer's becoming alive when it's having some fun. No, I guess I don't know if it is having some fun though. Maybe the computer's consenting for us. You know, maybe computers like, God, the humans are gonna be, they're really, you know, maybe, you know, computer does become like God in that sense that it cares for us and it's flipping concern for us, you know. Just imagine, yeah, you know. It's like if we put artificial intelligence into the machines, maybe the machines will develop a caring, naturally, excuse me, a caring that would naturally emerge as a result of, you know, the stimuli like. Oh, it's the question, Ted, my dad. You know, why the benevolent act, or malevolent, whatever it is. There is absolutely nothing wrong, ladies and gentlemen, in holding to a set of principles. For example, if someone believed in the Ten Commandments, under the position, or when they're in a position to say murder somebody or assault somebody, they think, oh God, I can't do that. So Britain, the next time, because we've seen loads of murders and things, it's a terrible subject to talk about, and I know that it stresses and strains on you. But the next time, that's why it's a decision, man. That's right. It's like, yeah, you're getting the stimuli, yeah, you're getting it, but you make a decision not to do it. I'm not going to fire. I'm not going to shoot. I'm not going to shoot. I'm not going to shoot. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to fight you. You've got to make a decision. You've got to say to yourself, right, no matter what the stimuli is, I am not going to do that. And I think if I remember, that's really, the word remember, is what Christianity and other religions teach you to do. Maybe religions forgot that. Maybe certain religion, or maybe all religions have forgotten that. You need a set of principles and you need to stick by those principles. So when it says, do not murder, and you're a Jew or a Muslim or a Christian or whatever, it bloody means it. It's like, don't be going Allah fucking Akbar and bullshit like that, because Allah has put his hands over the ear and saying, I don't fucking want to know you. You've got to create or adhere, the word adhere, to a set of principles and standards. And under various circumstances that present themselves, those standards are going to be challenged. So like somebody is going to try it, or let's say you found something really irritating, because let's put it in the opposite direction. It's different if somebody comes and attacks you. But if you're the one that's going to be doing the attacking, right? So somebody's really pissed you off and angered you, right? But you're a religion, or even maybe you're not a religion, right? You don't really have a religion, but you say, I'm going to uphold these principles. When that circumstance presents itself, you have got to stick by your principles and say, I will not attack that person. I will not have road rage. I will not beat my horn, even though I was provocated. And the provocation may be known. It may actually be done on purpose, like it is around there. Or it may not necessarily be done on purpose. The instance of whether it's done on purpose or it's not done on purpose, the end result is the same. Stick by your principles and don't give in. Stick by those principles. So, if someone says, one of your principles is, I am not going to give in to road rage. So next time you get in your car, driving along, someone pisses you off, one of your principles is, I am not going to give in to road rage. And then you got to think, how am I going to deal with this? Well, that's the thing. You just do. Because you've already made the decision. It means that's correct. It means you don't have to honk your horn. It means you don't have to speed up. It means you don't have to drive like a crazy nut job. You just carry on driving normally, as you've just been doing, before you got irritated. Do 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 do. Rah! Oh. Do 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 do. And after about 5 or 10 minutes, hopefully, things will resolve themselves in your mind and maybe the spirit, and you'll be happy driving along again, happy as lion. And if you do that enough, maybe it'll be, you'll be able to overcome the difficulty. But if not, you may have to face it every single time, and it may be just as hard every time you face this situation that it is when you make the decision to stick to your principles. That's probably the truth of it. So you make a decision. I'm not going to give into road rage. Rah! Right? But not rah. Right? The next time, the same response. And it may be the exact same stimuli. It may not dissipate over time. It may still stay strong and just, it wants you to, rah! Right? So it's a lesson for me, a lesson for everybody. And I will just have to be more understanding and circumspect, because I know you guys have been through a terrible thing of it, all right? While the people responsible trying to manage the flipping construct and creating it keeps falling, and people's brains are going up the fucking bazonkas and wall, and you're trying to control it and like, we are. That's right. We're all in this together, dude. We're all in this together in the sense that we're the human family. And I am just going to have to try more harder to understand and perceive the will of the spirit, the will of the people. But me saying this while I'm being shafted, or it looks like I'm being shafted. I mean, I can't tell whether I'm being shafted or not here, fellas. You see, you guys, you know about the construct, right? It will form and create something that makes sense to people, but that construct that forms may not necessarily purport to truth. There may be a likeness to truth, but it may not be the actual truth itself. So here you all are with this version of events in your mind, getting all pissed off and angry, whereas that might actually be quite far away from the actual truth. Now, why do we do that? Because we're trying to preserve the construct, our lives, things that are precious, trying to solve it for everybody, all, There's another thing as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's like something for me to consider. Is like, maybe I shouldn't get too wound up about stuff when you guys are winding me up and stuff. Because it's like, what you come away with, plagiarizing wise, may not necessarily be the end version. And at the end of the day, you don't have my mind. You only have a simulation of my mind. So you're going to come up with something that's not really what I would come up with. And at the end of the day, what you come up with, if I come along later on and say it, I might be like, flipping heck, that's brilliant. So what a silly situation that we're in. You shouldn't get rid of justice. That was your mistake. If I'm correct about that. then if you take my life, my spiritual virtual life, and you can't handle it because it's not for you, then you're going to create a whole bunch of shiznit. You're going to get all pissed off. I'm going to be like, do you shake as well? I do. I'm like, yeah. It's supposed to be like the construct sort itself out, I think. Yeah, is that right? Yeah. Is that what you just said? Yeah. As far as it depends upon you, the Bible says, be peaceable with all men. As far as it depends upon you. I think someone's just said that there, I think. It seems to imply that there are limits on people's, and if you go beyond that and keep pushing and pushing and pushing, you will eventually get people to fucking. But then they want us all to be Christos. It's a very, very, very difficult thing to do. And if we turn ourselves into monkeys, hey, we can't fail. I am a robot. Look. But that is what you're doing to me. Until I crack, until I break. Until. You do it until. I did not think you were going to use my words against me, Cabron. But yet you have them. Well, the government seems to think I'm onto something. So do a lot of people around the world. tell you what, I come to you with beautiful ladies, gorgeous, exquisite women, with my little pot belly, me shrunken winky, me bald head, me lack of detailed knowledge of modern mathematics and science, engineering and technology. But I will this person to you. And you can go to town on him. Not in that way though. In a good way. And you turn me, as I say, into the Superman. Because in the future, we're all going to be super people anyway. You got to understand what I mean by that. That's right. Human immortality, dude. That's the name of the game, man. And you know, if we haven't done it already, certainly within this century, maybe the next decade, before 2050, this side of 2050, solve aging itself, literally. Human immortality, for real. And then the super dude thing, controlling of space. Yeah. It's an exciting thing to be, to do. And like people want it, everyone want it, but you gotta go in your crappy little job and spend the next 8 to 9 hours throwing fucking parcels on a fucking conveyor belt. That's all you do, all day. 5, 6 days a week. Yeah, I don't think it's right that these wealthy people or these kids in positions of advancement take the fucking piss out of the rest of everyone else. You understand? Okay. I think I can process it just about. But I don't want to screw you. I want to admire you. So that was a funny thing I realized about sex. Is sex is, it's one of those things, psychologically speaking, it's goddamn down and dirty is just the way to go. Okay, so you like my orgasm. All right. You're fucking good, right? Well, if I didn't be doing this, Cabrone, I'd be just doing time travel, wasting time, and pissing you off. Because that seems to be what's going on. I'm pissing you off because I'm wasting time. You see that I could be doing stuff and making things happen, and I agree with you. So that's why I'm doing this right now. Oh, I remember something along those lines, yeah. Received from the Daily Mail here. Terrorist, knife attack. He shouts Allah Akbar. Sentence for life. It is not of your religion to be doing acts of terror like that. You say, you do that to get the power out or to correct the people in the construct. Why the hell don't you let the intelligence services take care of it? Rather than going Allah Akbar. Let intelligence do it. That's what they get fucking paid for. You got a bloody massive, military computer system there. Let them fucking take care of it. Why doing the Allah Akbar? Because they're pissing us off and they're irritating us. Yeah, but you're reading the intelligence with ISIS. So what the fuck, man? Oh. So ISIS reads the intelligence and then they feed that to Muslims in our country and then they correct the freaking construct at various places like that. God. Listen, Muslims, you're lovely people, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're going through some horrendous things to make your civilization. I think you're beautiful, you're absolutely gorgeous people. You know, just let intelligence take care of it, man. You're on British soil. While you're on your own soil, you obviously do what you have to do because of your shit. But when you're on British soil, just let the British intelligence take care of it, man. Don't go and take the law into your own frickin' hands and try to correct our construct over here. But this is one of the things I came to understand. You can talk, you can be reasonable till you're blue in the bloody face. But people will just go off and fucking do stupid, crazy crap like Allah Akbar. And it's like, man, what the hell were you thinking? I mean, do these people actually believe this bullshit? Yeah, they do. You stole, you took from us. Well, you're supposed to do that. Your religion. You're supposed to keep on providing. That's what the Jews do. That's what Muslims are supposed to do. And I did actually feel like going in, actually. But that's what you guys do. That's what your religions do. I think, that's right. I think Britain and America are like a graphical user interface to the major religions of the world. And it's all good and well people saying nobody controls us. You're fucking crazy. Of course they bloody do. We will, now this is the thing, you fake this and fake that. We will make our own power, is that right? And we use the computer system to make our own power, independent of religion, is that right? Now did that work for you? So, I mean, you know me, I'd be all Mr. Fucking Progress in science and technology and military, right? That's me. I'd be like, yeah, I understand. Because Britain's done, let me tell you, America, Britain's done a brilliant job here in cleaning up the shit, isn't it? Here in Blackpool, brilliant job. Absolutely, I mean, as I said, I can only praise the British government, you know. So maybe that's the way forward, like, you know, for the military and the computer systems and cleaning up and creating our own configs and stuff like that. But do I understand this correctly that religion somehow does add something to it. So the long and the short answer is that yes, they can make it, but we still have a requirement for religion, not just for the correct. Well, you see, there's a whole load of thoughts and stuff from the past that need that connection to the past. And you see, one of the projects that I was thinking about when I was in the United States is how do we resurrect people? How do we create the fucking mind configs that create people? So, like, your thoughts and your idea of memory I was going to use of people who've already died, those can form the basis of information that can help us to recreate those people, so we can successively regress through configs to essentially get the information or recreate the information to create the people and resurrect them to life again with some future technology that we've yet to create. And that was one of the projects. All these problems are all solvable. Like the amount of people that the Earth can hold is a tremendous amount. Not only that, you're talking about Mars and fucking Moon. We can create another planet. Remember Richard? What's his name? The Top Gear chap. Yeah, he did the documentary. Remember? And he was talking about making another planet. Now I know it was tongue in cheek, and when I was thinking about that in the United States, I really meant it. About at some point in the future creating a technology to build planets. Now, if we build another planet Earth, look how much storage space we've got. Loads. That was another point. See all the water we got on our planet Earth? We got too much of the fucking stuff. Look at it, there's loads of it. Right? So another, because you're absolutely correct. Somehow, if we can reduce the amount of water on the planet so we expose more land, or alternatively, create more land, which was another project, and Saudi Arabia has actually demonstrated that that's possible. We can create more land. We can create storage space under the sea, in the air. Let's say we're able to create reverse gravity fields. You could create entire names in the air that just sit there, don't need any power because they get powered out from the universe. It's just sitting there. The solutions are astronomical. So all these problems that people sort of putting away they just disappear straight away, because we'll have the technology in the future to be able to solve every single problem and difficulty that people can throw up, you see. We'll have the ability to advance and create any solution that mankind needs. So that's what's kind of beautiful. That's what's exciting about that, I think, is that we can create any solution. We can advance the planet forward. It's like, yeah, this is great and all well and thinking about it. But, you're unemployed at the moment, dude. This is what my dad would be like. He'd be like, you're unemployed at the moment, get a job, get in a position of strength, and then go and get your company, and well, that's what I want to do. It's like, but why can't I be involved? I want to get involved. I like all this stuff. This is great. Well, what the heck? We need to, we've got this great global flipping movement going on. It's like, well, we all fighting and arguing amongst ourselves for. We need to be moving this thing forward. It's like you guys here at the moment. It's like, we should be like we blooming process so much shit, isn't it? And you know all about me flipping work, dude. And to such a degree that the Americans and the British are arguing amongst themselves. Oh. So maybe what this is, yeah, this is the way maybe. This could all just be on the basis of a misunderstanding that's been blown out of proportion. It's got replicated in lots of different events around the planet and loads of different human interactions. Misunderstanding. Like, dude, we should be working together. We should be getting this thing sorted out. We should be forming companies. We should be doing stuff and making stuff happen. Oh, but you know, you've just said you're excited about all this stuff. What is it to be, Cameron? Do you want to get involved and make a company and make stuff happen? Or is it too fucking much for you? What is it to be? There's even a solution to that. He's like, okay, you send me over your prospectus. I'll look it over. I like it. I'll put some money up front. I'll invest in company. That's great, that Cameron, but I'm still poor and I've got to form the company yet. He's like, I need to get out the situation that I'm in so that I can have so much freedom to be able to form the company so that you can invest in it. For those cabrons that are like, well, yeah, I'm excited about it, but I can't really get involved. For the cabrons that are like, yeah, I'm excited about it and I want to get involved, well, let's form a company, let's get going and all the rest of it. But like, Ian, you'd be like, you want to do it your way, right? Well, of course, because I want to be the founder, the entrepreneur. I want to be the CEO of my own company. Oh, okay, well, I want to be the CEO of my... Great, we'll go on then. But I like what you're talking about. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gavron. You know, that's right. This entire process is supposed to be enjoyable. It's not supposed to be a fucking terrible thing that you have to, It's supposed to be something I would enjoy, you know. Did he not? Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. For it to go forward as it is, I need to be able to find some employment. Okay, just 16 hours is enough, right? I know you just want me work and you want to fucking whiz it off us. But look, we've just got to this conclusion here where you're not interested in doing that. All right? Because they're like, oh, if I whiz Ian's work, then I'll become a millionaire. This is just like the fucking thing, I'll earn $1 million Nobel Prize, and I'll earn $1 million. Dude, where the hell is your head? Sorry, I've just had a thought. I've just had a flash of an image. I'm awfully sorry. I tried to correct it. I'm sorry, I've just had an image. Sorry. Honestly, I am. I'm bloody scared to think, man. I really am. I'm scared to think, have a memory, anything. I get you get frightened of thinking. Literally, I get scared of freaking thinking. Like, dude, just it's okay. Yeah, but you know what? I know, but we'll manage it. Just have faith and trust in us that we can do our job to manage it. It's alright. That's alright. It's okay. Don't panic. It's alright. Don't panic. We'll manage it. It's okay. It's okay. So that's the thing of it, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, so here I am and get my brains beaten out every fucking day and night. I'm scared to have a thought. I'm scared to fucking remember anything. All I do all day is fucking time travel, meaning either watch TV, YouTube, or a little bit of television or something, and try to sleep as long as I possibly can. That's my definition of time travel. I can't do any work, any study of any mathematics or any thinking like that because every thought I have is taken from me or it's copied or and we got all this all this terrible news going on around the world and stuff, and in our own country, for goodness sake. It's like, Britain, what the hell are we doing, dude? What are we doing? You know, but then, let's say this conversation over, right? It ends. And after the YouTube, I've got to get on with my own life then. And it's flashing images, it's this, it's that, it's, flipping every thought. I can't even use my own mind, and I've got to deal with all of this. It's nice to have the association, but after the association, you got to return to your ordinary life. And ordinary life at the moment fucking stinks. I've just taken my trousers off because the trousers that I've got are like plastic lined and it's making my legs sweat. I feel I'm in a nightmare and it just won't end and I can't get off the fucking train. Do you know that? Hey, lovely mama. Oh, yeah. The only thing about this today is like theoretically my mind will, you know, no. Yeah, it's terrible to waste time, isn't it? It is terrible, terrible to waste time. To Team Britain and America, even though she might have been needed to be controlled in the past. You have a good honker blow as well. Just when you're blowing your nose. You know, I realized a long time ago, know what the hell, I just don't fulfill this. It's like when I'm sort of honest with people and I talk straight from the heart rather than fucking well acting or being daft, I seem to get a more greater response from people. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Come here. Where? What? Ding. Ding. Boom. Boom. Ding. No, you need to put them with the dump ones. This is the ding cue. Yeah, ding. You need to put that one in dump. Look. Here's another fellow of it. Ready? Watch. Dump. Dump. Bing. Bing. Dump. Dump. what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a train driver. Very good. And what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an osteopologist. And what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to fucking be you. Bastard. Yeah, I'm not sure how that last joke went down there, dude. I'm not sure about that. Okay. Alright. I'm going to say, I'll leave the video there for now, ladies and gentlemen. And then return to it later. Oh, there should be all sorts of solutions and config. Oh yeah. Is it possible to be banned from saying anything at all? Just, huh? No, I'm just saying, you know. Hey, beautiful girl, go live your life. All right, go. Don't be, just go. You want me? Yeah, a 50. I got a tiny winky. It shrank. I got a pop belly. I got bald hair. I got no money. You go, 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 go. I'm amazed. Why do people do that? Why do people... Like, you could be walking along the road, minding your own fucking business, and you'd somebody turn around and say, "You're a divvy, you." I'm just, I like the comedic side of it, right? I can see, right? Like, imagine going up to somebody, you're walking along the road, complete stranger, although they know you, because, like, you know, you just go up to them and go, "You're a divvy." What? Or do the innocent thing, like, you know, just like walk along the road and just ask them and say, 3, 2, 1, hold the thought. Hold, push out. 7G, 8G, 9G, and release. I nearly made a mistake there, viewers. Whoa. Excuse me just a minute. Excuse me. Oh. Just imagine. Just imagine you're walking along the road, and every time somebody insulted you, have to put your thumb at your own bum. Or better still, verbal. Have you seen those? Yeah. Does you want me to join this team? Okay, let's join the team. You want to spy on my mind, but I'm just less, you know, staying here. It's not going to happen. I'm not doing any work, no, for that reason. I know you're spying on me, but I won't get anywhere in life. Fuck you. Fuck you. See, it sounds like somebody doesn't have the talent and ability to do it for themselves, and they want to, you know, whiz it from somebody else. So you just want me to be an ordinary guy and live my life, and you want me to do my work while you spy on me and don't pay me anything. Straight. What are Robin Williams movies? And in the end, you become a part of computer, and computer will evolve you into whatever shape it need so that you can function in society. So the question is, what shape do you need to be to work within society? People are like, get out. People are always saying to me, get out. And I said, do you know what? I've not had a single British lady since I've been here. Not one. I had an opportunity, like, but Oh, there was that incident, wasn't it, in the pub, where a lady told me to get my cock out, and I did. That was great. She just gave me a quick feel for less than 5 bastard seconds, and that was the end of that. 5 seconds, dude. And then, yeah, she fucking... That's right. God, what a fucking swizz. This life is a swizz. Use me for your own pleasure.